In this page, we will study the Euclid's definition, axioms and postulate. So before doing this, see this question. According to Euclid, a surface has first option only length, second option only breadth, third length, breadth and thickness, fourth option length, breadth but no thickness. So before answering, let us explore this page. These are some definitions. There were total 23 definitions. Among these are some important definitions given by Euclid. A point that has no part. Point means जिसका कोई part नहीं होता. A line is breadthless length. Line, no breadth. Second, the ends of lines are points. Straight line is a line which lies evenly with the points on itself. A surface is that which has length and breadth only. See, so this is our answer, this fifth one. So D option, length, breadth but no thickness. The plane means this is a plane. This pen type board is a plane. The book, the top surface of the book, it is a plane. Length, breadth but no thickness. On next sixth one, the edges of surface are lines. Edges, जो corner होते हैं वो lines हैं. A plane surface is a surface which lies evenly with a straight line on itself. So these are some definitions. This kind of the question may be asked. Next one, see the question. If y is a midpoint of line xz, then prove that xy is a half of xz. And the second question, or next question, third question, Euclid stated if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal in the form of. So this is what? Axiom, postulate, definition or proof. So before answer of these questions, let us explore this page. It is given Euclid's axiom. These are the Euclid's axiom. Axiom means which not related to the geometry. Definition we saw on the previous page. Now the axioms means like a rule. Axiom means एक तरह का rule. So first, things which are equal to same things are equal to one another. Very simple. Things which are equal to same thing. कोई भी चीज़ किसी एक के इक्वल हैं तो आपस में वो इक्वल होंगे. इफ इक्वल्स आर एडेड टू इक्वल, होल्स आर इक्वल. वेरी सिंपल. आपस में कोई इक्वल है, x इज इक्वल टू y एंड सपोज आई ऐड इन x 1 and y 1, so both will be equal. Similarly, next one, if equals are subtracted from the equals, the remainders are equal. Instead of the adding, if I subtract from equals, so both will be equal. Whole is greater than the part. Very simple. Earth, continents, subcontinents, these are the parts of Earth. The whole Earth is greater than the all continents, subcontinents. Things which are double of same thing are equal to one another. दोनों तरफ चीज़ें equal हो, all things are equal. If we double, so both will be. Things which are half of same thing are equal. The same thing, very simple. Now see this question. Y is a mid part of xz. So it means xy is equal to yz because y is a midpoint is given. Now see this one. If equals are this second axiom. If equals are added to equal, the wholes are equal. This second axiom you can see. If equals are added. So in equals, I am adding xy and xy both sides according to axiom second. So xy will be 2xy and yz yz and this xy is a total xz. So xy is half of xz, hence prove. This even needed to prove. So we use the axiom number 2. The question may be asked in the 1 mark MCQ. To solve this one, which axiom we will do? Which axiom we will use? The second axiom. Now come to the next third one. Euclid stated that if equals are subtracted from equals, then remainders are equal. See the third axiom. If equals are subtracted. So it is what? Axiom. Definition. This in previous pages. Proof you know in the geometry. Postulate we'll do in the next page. Axiom. So the answer will be axiom. Now come to the next page. Postulates. Postulate means the rules related to the geometry. The previously we saw the axioms not related to the geometry. Postulate related to the geometry. The first postulate, a straight line may be drawn from any point to any other point. It's a very simple postulate. Now we'll do the axiom 5.1, leave it now. Let us finish the postulates. Postulate number 2, a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. Terminated line means ये line है, इसको हम दोनों तरफ produce कर सकते हैं. We can extend in both sides. Next, postulate 3, a circle can drawn with any center, any radius. Very simple, कोई भी radius, smaller, bigger. Postulate 4, all right angles are equal to one another because all magnitudes are 90 degree. Now the postulate 5th is very important. Now listen student, before reading this, let me explain in my own words. According to this postulate, if two lines are there and they intersected by one transversal lines, then if the sum of these two interior angles, listen here, I am indicating this x and y. This postulate shows that if the x plus y, the sum of interior angle, is less than 180, or you can say the two right angles, because in the statement it is given that in two right angles. See, it is given here two right angles. So you can write 180 or 2 into 9. Then if sum of these two angles less than 180, then these line will be meet here. If these are not less than 180, the lines will be not meet. See, this diagram is given, explanation. So in examination, you can write the statement in your own words with the explanation geometrically like this, x plus y, taking this one. Similarly, this example are also important, and this example 1 is also very easy. You can see it is also important. Now come to this example to prove that an equilateral triangle can be constructed on any given segment. Equilateral triangle के लिए क्या चाहिए? ये line, and with center A, draw this arc, with center B, same arc and the same line, and join. This is an equilateral triangle. It's very simple. And in drawing this diagram, which postulate we are using? Postulate number 3. What was the postulate number 3? You can draw a circle with any center and any radius. Now let us finish this axiom 5.1. This is also very, very important. See, axiom 5.1 says given two lines, two distinct points, there is a unique line that passes through them. दो पॉइंट से सिर्फ एक ही लाइन जा सकती है, ये दिया हुआ है. दिस P on a single point P, infinite lines can be drawn. एक पॉइंट से ये बहुत लाइनें जा सकती हैं, इनफाइनाइट लाइन्स. दूसरे पॉइंट से भी इनफाइनाइट लाइन्स, बट इन दोनों पॉइंट से जो जाएगी वो यूनिक लाइन जाएगी. द सेम डायग्राम हियर. दो पॉइंट से, थ्रू द टू पॉइंट्स देयर इज अ यूनिक लाइन passes through, but independently through the one point lot of lines can be. This is the axiom 5.1. Now see the theorem 5.1. Two distinct lines cannot have more than one point in a common. दो lines जो होती हैं एक ही पॉइंट से निकल सकती हैं. हमें प्रूव करना है, वेरी सिंपल थ्योरेटिकल प्रूफ, कि दो लाइन एक ही पॉइंट से निकल सकती हैं. इट इज़ ट्रुथ, यूनिवर्सल ट्रुथ. एक ही पॉइंट से निकल सकती हैं. दो लाइन दो पॉइंट्स पे इंटरसेक्ट नहीं कर सकती. दे डू नॉट इंटरसेक्ट. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल टू इंटरसेक्ट मोर देन वन पॉइंट. सो हाउ टू प्रूव? इट इज़ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मेथड. पहले हम गलत को सही मानेंगे. मीन्स वी विल सपोज लेट दीज टू गिवन लाइन्स passes through 2 points. Okay, in this kind of the question use a contradiction method. जो हम बोलेंगे वही गलत साबित कर देंगे. पहले हमने ये गलत assume किया. Let these two given lines intersect at 2 points. Now according to axiom 5.1, see the 5.1 axiom, given that two distinct points there is a unique line. दो distinct points से एक ही line निकल सकती है. So this statement contradict here. हाँ, हमने क्या suppose किया? Let two lines passes through 2 points. बट 2 पॉइंट से अकॉर्डिंग टू ऑक्सियम 5.1 क्या दिया है, थ्रू गिवन लाइन कैन पासेस थ्रू ओनली 1 पॉइंट, और यहाँ हम बोले कि 2 पॉइंट से 2 लाइन निकल सकती हैं. सो दिस स्टेटमेंट 5.1 ऑक्सियम कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट दिस स्टेटमेंट, ये इसको गलत साबित करता है. सो देयरफॉर our assumption is wrong. The assumption was 2 lines can passes through 2 point. It is wrong. Therefore, 2 lines can passes through only 1 point. So once again, take a recapitulate. Question theorem was that prove that it may become 2 distinct lines cannot have more than 1 point. ये एक ही पॉइंट पे काट सकती हैं. तो फर्स्ट वी एज्यूम लेट दे इंटरसेक्टेड 2 पॉइंट्स, बट अकॉर्डिंग टू ऑक्सियम 5.1 गिवन लाइन कैन पासेस थ्रू ओनली 1 पॉइंट. तो एक लाइन एक ही पॉइंट से जा सकती है, तो दूसरी लाइन ये भी एक ही पॉइंट से जाएगी. देयरफॉर दे टू इंटरसेक्ट ओनली एट 1 पॉइंट. So student, these were general basic concept and the type of the questions. You have to read twice or thrice these pages only. Hardly it will take 15 to 20 minutes. Then you will able to solve any of the question. So don't compromise, don't leave these marks. So my dear student, in next class we will do the chapter 6 lines and angles. Thank you.